Let us start the second topic for this session. Now we have seen cost of equity under dividend model. Under dividend model, we have covered two topics or two methods under dividend model. We have covered as dividend yield method and dividend yield plus growth method. Let us start earnings model now. Now people have a perception that when you're talking about cost of equity, measure them in the term of how much future prospect earnings are to be there. Or we say that future earnings and how much, based on that we say the returns are to be shareholder to be measured. So based on that, right, we try to find the cost of equity based on the concept, right? Now how you find cost of equity till now? Dividend divided by net proceeds of market price, right? Change the formula slightly. Instead of dividend, what is the equity shareholder getting under this method? He's getting earnings, he's getting a profit. So the formula changes a bit. Earnings divided by net proceeds of market price. Net proceeds in case of a new share, market price in case of an existing share. So how do you find cost of equity? Earnings divided by net proceeds of market price. Very simple. Just according to the concept which you are studying, just substitute the figures accordingly. Let us do a small illustration to make us understand the earnings model more clear. As you can see in this illustration, a firm is considering an expenditure of rupees 75 lakhs for expanding its operations. The relevant information is as follows. Number of existing equity shares is 10 lakh. Okay. Then they tell you market value of existing shares is 100. Similarly, net earnings is how much? 100 lakhs. Compute the cost of existing equity share and the new equity share capital, assuming that new shares will be issued at a price of rupees 92 per share and cost of new issue will be 2 per share. So we have two parts for it now. First in case of an existing share, second in case of a new share. Let us do part by part. Let us start the first part. In case of a new or an existing issue, how you'll solve the cost of equity. So first part, let us be clear. Let us do the first part according to an existing share. An existing share, what do you do? How do you measure cost of equity? Earnings divided by market price, right? Now, let us fill in the blanks now. Is earnings given to me somewhere in the illustration? If you see, net earnings is how much? 100 lakhs, right? Now, earnings is 100 lakhs given to me as such, right? Similarly, divide by net proceeds or market price, we do as such. Now, net earning is 100 lakh, right? 100 lakh is total earning. And how much are the number of shares? Number of shares are given to us 10 lakhs. So how much is per share earning? So per share earning will be how much? Earnings per share will be how much? Total earnings divided by total number of equity shares. If total earnings is 100, total number is 10. So 100 divided by 10 lakh gives you how much? 10 rupees. So how much we got earnings over here as 10 rupees, right? How do you find cost of equity under earnings in case of a existing? Earnings divided by net proceeds. Earnings per share, how much we got? We got as 10. How much is the price of a share? Price of a share is how much? 100 rupees. So 10 divided by 100 into 100 if you do, how much will you get cost of equity under the first method? 10%. Very simple. Returns are always in percentage. Whatever answer you get, multiply by 100 at the end. And that is how you do under the first method, cost of equity. Let's continue forward. If they say the market price of a share is 92 per share and cost of issue is 2 per share, will your answer change? Of course it will change, because instead of using earnings divided by net proceeds, what formula will I be using? Earnings divided by market price. Earnings will remain the same. How much are earnings per share? We found out just now, total earnings divided by total number of shares. We got how much? 10 rupees, right? 10 earnings will remain the same. Copy paste it again. Market price or net proceeds need to be worked out. As it is a new issue, what I'll be using? I'll be using a net proceeds concept. One share is how much? One share is 92 rupees and cost of issue needs to be deducted, minus 2 per share. 92 minus 2 gives you how much? 90. Right, so cost of issue equity will be how much? 10 divided by 90 into 100, and how much do you get? 11.11%. And that is how you find cost of equity under the earnings model.